Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
What is this filthy rubbish?
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that? They've got loads of dead set gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. but someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black, anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way. They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Okay.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government. found the detonator. And it's definitely live.
Stay alert. They're shooting at us.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Reloading. Firing suppression fire. Suspect's injured.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Moving to cover. I'm taking. Direct hit. Back up. I need backup.
Taking fire! Taking cover!
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Our protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Monstro incoming!
Fucking got me.
There's nowhere to run. Put a stop to this. Watch it!
first.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist group responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
A long-overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
Reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters, out.
Is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board. glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
Someone stop that lunatic!
Last night. You know what it turned into though, Bridget? Listen, man, let me tell you now, yo. I believe.
Location.
How did they get past the checkpoint? Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over.
Need to reload. Cover me.
You have somewhere to live.
Hey!
What's my spear?
Look
at me wrong.
Such a diss. I get it.
Listen, mates, remember who's in charge round here. We don't want to be crossing out here, do we? Fuck that. I am out.
Oh.
Yeah, shit.
I will leave. It's time for me to go.
That's quite enough.
No boots. Listen. You think you're some kind of big deal? Whack on.
Remember to take deep breaths.
Alright, cool. Fine.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
I'm not thrilled about getting my hands dirty, but I suppose one does what one must.
I just can't handle this right now. I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this situation.
Animals.
You, listen to me. But it's great. I found it's unacceptable.
Who'd want to lick that?
Fuck's sake.
You look like dog shit. Fuck dog shit.
Don't you have any respect for a person's space?
Come on. We got to be joking. Can't believe this is happening. Oh, people are just trying my patience.
I think we should all just relax. Whoa, just be cool, okay?
No, Ross Clark.
Just calm
Wait.
down. Who the fuck do you think? You have the face of a stupid, busy, unseen corpse. You don't want to listen. Fine. Whatever.
Seriously, what is going on? I can't believe this is happening. No.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
I refuse to put up with this.
Oh, what nonsense.
Everything about you is disgusting.
In for a penny. A dank, pitch-black cellar. Just what I was hoping for.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
I'm with Sabine. Who the hell are you, and why do you sound like a mobile phone?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist.
I'm Bagley. DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed. Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to...
and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
My God. How'd you survive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit. We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from...
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. Yes! Nice one! You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. You're getting it! You're getting it! Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it! Just like that.
There's only one more skill you need to master: socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Welcome to the team.
Thanks. I'm ready to bring real justice where it's needed.
Good day.
Listen, are you sure I belong here? What if recruiting me was a mistake? I don't even know how to be DedSec.
I think we just have to figure it out as we go.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our...
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Oke. Apa ini semua, guys?
This is the bug. Hello, resistors. It's bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No?
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Apa lagi nih? Wah, jauhnya.
Funny seeing you again. Glad up in here.
What a shitbird.
Lewat sini.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Ayah.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location. We're on their tail. Over.
I had them. Where did they go?
All units, disengage.
Yeah, a trained medical professional could really come in handy.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
Hello. dulu lah. Kita curi mobil.
I want to know who's tampered with this vehicle.
Oh, come on.
Iya. Iya. Iya.
Stay still, damn it.
Banyak banget sih. Mana cara ambil mobilnya? Oh, ini dokter. Salah, curi.
Those tech points are tempting, but they're also rigged up with Albion transmitters. If you snag one while you're out in the open, you might attract some unwanted attention.
Itulah. Isi dulu lah.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Okay.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like... you could use a breather, you can always call on your... The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some.
Jangan dulu itu, Cok. Siapa ya?
Extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
Spread out. Find the suspect.
Oh, God!
Someone.
Suppose I'll keep looking. This area is clear. Keep moving.
Wait, what was that noise?
Negative contact. Moving on.
Shit! Put out an all-ports warning.
Right, I'm here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Oh, ini tadi saya beli. Akses save data relay. Sini, Cok.
Seems the alarm has a mind of its own. I'll look around just in case.
Area clear. Moving on. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Where the hell are they?
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere. No sign of them yet.
Could be an alarm malfunction or whoever triggered it ran.
Wait. Gimana caranya nih? Sana.
Hear that?
Cok.
Somebody help!
Calling additional units.
I just saw them there. Going to check their last position. I'm approaching. Cover me. Why is this deactivated? Definitely something up. They could be anywhere. Yeah. Where are you hiding?
How's she getting away from us?
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Okay, this is actually getting a bit creepy.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS up there. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
So, Bagley, how do we get our hands on this AR reconstruction tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
What, take the physical server off the roof? How exactly do you expect me to manage that?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
All right, so where do I find this heavy lifter?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a DedSec's reputation is right down in the shitter these days, and if you keep murdering randos, it'll only go down further. Use the deep profiler if you're having trouble finding sympathetic recruits.
Receiver. Watching for suspect.
Oh my god, this has gone completely tits up. What's going on? Ah!
Patrol, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
Investigation.
They look promising.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
All persons showing contravention will be sold.
Suspicious persons shall be flagged for investigation.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
You look like someone who might want to fight for London.
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
Hank Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. Those checkpoints are programmed to detect wanted terrorists, i.e. you. If you're going to barrel through them, get ready for a fight. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area. Message received, moving in, over.
Looks like these Kelly vermin have built themselves a nice little nest. Quite the operation.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
Cok.
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah.
Nggak cocok tapi ke atas.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
A Brel?
You're just another body bag, mate.
Get over there, I need backup.
Gonna keep moving.
Look around this zone. Searching the area.
No one here.
They're gone. We lost them.
See disturbance.
I need backup here.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Monitoring for unusual activity.
Fucker's relentless!
It's time to put your life on the line for the Resistance.
You left me hanging too long.
That's it. I'm looking for him.
I'm not seeing anyone. Spread out. You'll find me.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
That can't be. Oh, it's everywhere.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fantastic.
Data is secured.
Taking this data is top priority.
Can't get used to guarding data. honest advice.
Wait. I'll cover you lot.
Ammunition is in short supply these days, which is generally a good thing, but might cause problems for you specifically. Don't be too cavalier getting into gunfights.
Finding cover.
Fuck is hit?
What? Oke, cok.
Ah, London. What a town. History around every...
Pulang dari sini.